Both sexually unbiased, they do bizarre things in their home, and young fellows have gone out shouting to move away from them in their mentorship, puffy flavor camp. There you go to learn something, no doubt. That is what it was called. We're exceptionally inquisitive things occurring. And I didn't be guaranteed to comprehend I like when you like this daddy Jaden Smith has quite recently emerged with some stunning insights regarding music tycoon P. Diddy and his renowned father and Hollywood star Will Smith. And as per him, they're far past companions, well as the vast majority most likely definitely realize Jaden isn't precisely one to stay away from contention. And with this, obviously, even his father's reputed sexuality isn't untouchable to pour salt in the injury apparently Will. And Diddy's now unusual dealings evidently include young fellows that are Jaden's age mates. Question currently is that are there any insights to these subtleties, and what different disclosures have come up about Diddy, and well, we should get into it. Hello, Paul, come on, stop, that I was contemplating whether I could man. I don't do things like that for a long time. Starting during the 1990s, tireless tales circled inside they'll get, in addition to local area, that Will Smith was either gay or sexually open. Moreover, his union with Jada Pinkett in 1997 was broadly hypothesized to a concealment of few insiders who guarantee to be educated about the circumstance, even recommended that the couple had an open marriage. While the reality of these bits of gossip stays muddled, one thing is sure tales about Will Smith's sexual direction has been around for a long while. As of late, Tisha Campbell made a claim that Will Smith was associated with a relationship with her ex, Dwayne Martin. She posted a picture on Instagram with a subtitle that read reality generally turns out in the end, regardless of how enthusiastically anybody attempts to conceal it, albeit the assertion was to some degree obscure. Campbell further explained in a remark composing, and you're correct, they will lie till the end. The genuine kick is individuals will quit accepting them. Many individuals deciphered her accentuation on the word Will as an unobtrusive hit at the supposed undertaking among Smith and Morgan, who are dearest companions. Moreover, YouTuber Trisha Paytas additionally blamed Will Smith for physically controlling her male artists in a video. She expressed, I've heard from many individuals who work in the business that Will Smith is known to be somewhat obscure, particularly with regards to male artists. What about stress over your bamboozling spouse? My male artists, you know, when they would have rather not discussed that being gay is certainly not another peculiarity. And there has been hypothesis about Will Smith's sexuality for quite a while before the death of the Path entertainer, Alexis Arquette, in 2016. She's declared that Will Smith's ex, Sherry Sampino, separated from him in the wake of getting him in bed with one more man. Marquette's remarks, which were posted on Facebook and have since been taken out, were accounted for by the everyday male, saying when Jada emerges as gay in her facial hair husband concedes his most memorable marriage finished, when she strolled into him overhauling his friendly benefactor Benny Medina, then I will pay attention to them. Notwithstanding this, there are reports coursing that propose August and Will might have had a sexual relationship in the past. Besides, ongoing reports demonstrate that August is intending to compose a detailed account book that will give unequivocal insights concerning their cozy experiences. As per The Sun, a source said August is preparing to sign a major cash book bargain, which will detail his heartfelt relations with Jada. He has consistently kept up with that. Will allow him to lay down with Jada, something they have freely denied. August will meticulously describe his experience with Jada and will likewise talk about how he invested energy residing in homes claimed by Will when he was away recording. Their source proceeded to add it. Apparently, August had remained in a few of Will Smith's homes, bringing up issues about whether Will had taken part in any close exercises with both Jada and August together. A few fans have even conjectured that Will and August might have had a heartfelt connection in the past, as confirmed by this tweet. I'd continuously knew August Alsina and Will Smith had intercourse. Other than that, August additionally uncovered his monstrous love for both Jada And will I actually truly do? And I have in a real sense. Never been enamored in that sort of a manner, in spite of the fact that being gay is by and large more acknowledged in the present society. Will Smith's way of behaving towards a similar sex is by all accounts past the standard Adam 22, offers this feeling expressing that Will has displayed some odd way of behaving towards his own child. Will Smith is somewhat odd. It's quite important that this assessment isn't commonly realized. Jaden is allegedly awkward and nauseated by the degree of fondness shown by his dad, Will, which just adds to the rawness of his way of behaving. When an appropriate setting for those kind of things that happen right you realize home, we'll discuss it. You need to embrace, get an embrace you realize right. So the mouth kissing out in the open feels like an issue. Most certainly. As a matter of fact, one fan even left a remark communicating their anxiety doing this in broad daylight actually doesn't make it not frightening. One more added, no big surprise, Jaden turned into a high school zombie freak. He was damaged by his own dad. Another fascinating viewpoint is Puma Compose's ongoing allegation that Will and Jada took part in a training called mentorship, which included drawing renowned rappers and vocalists, including August Alsina, into their home for what was purportedly fun. Better believe it, they're both sexually unbiased. They do odd things in their home, and young fellows have gone out shouting together away from them in their mentorship. Resigned Factory's Basher Dim let that happen, shouting August, the one in particular that remained. And I surmise he was truly debilitated. He really wanted out. Its hazy weather world was too associated with a close connection with Jada and August. Yet reports of other young fellows are being in their home for potential hookups anyway. Given that these men were of a comparable age to Jaden, was conduct is fairly unexpected, as Jag recovers. I'm saying that as a result of the craftsmen that I just addressed in the no-so-distant past that got welcome to a party at their home, everything was cool front and center, so they went to the back, and it was a lot of old if young men back there, adding further trustworthiness to these tales. Jokester Bird Crasher shared his own insight on flat television, making sense of how he was offered a tryout for Will's organization, which eventually prompted an off-kilter experience with Will. And he enjoyed me, he loved me, he resembled we should go see a film, I resembled oak you folks. Headed out to a film, Bert likewise uncovered that Will welcomed him to watch a film. Yet his dad cautioned him that Will might have had ulterior intentions. He resembled gracious body. I go what Bird additionally shared the number of a rundown men in Hollywood have an upsetting dream, including young men, which carries us to Will's alleged sidekick Diddy, notwithstanding bits of gossip encompassing Will's sexuality. Late hypothesis has likewise centered around the hip-bounce tycoon and maker Diddy and his supposed homosexuality. Anyway, the most disrupting part of these bits of gossip is the anecdote about Diddy's flavor camp, where he supposedly brings youthful performers, including Usher, who is just 14 years of age.